एक तो था बैड शॉट्स, राइट? योर लाइक्स ऑफ अय्यर, even Gill for that matter, KS Bharat, Kuldeep, they were like bad shots. Again, not focus on how much they scored, but just bad shots.
When you have people like KS Bharat who is not proved and he's messing up every day, and I don't even know वो क्या shot था उसका. It was not mid-on, not mid-wicket की short ball था. और रेहान अहमद consistent ही नहीं है जो bowling कर रहा है, right? तो short pitch ball पे ऐसे catch home ground पे I think
disappointing.
Next match में change करेंगे. I think
change करेंगे next match में.
I think so.
Anderson का एक post match interview था. He basically said, look, there are 180 overs left, but we are going to look to finish this in 60-70 overs tomorrow. ये confidence है ना भाई.
Anderson number 11 batsman है और वो पेल रहा
है. Exactly. Hello. Welcome to the Knight Watchmen Podcast. India, England, day 3 PP. First reaction क्या है तेरा? First reaction, day 3 के बाद.
अरे भाई साहब ये क्या किया? ओह साला, मतलब बोलना नहीं चाहता हूँ बट हक दिया. मुझे बता मतलब disappointing बोलूंगा इंडिया के हिसाब से.
Disappointing. लग गई है, पूरी तरह से लग गई है, right? अभी अपने देखेंगे स्टिल ऐसा नहीं है बुरी तरह से गई है मैच, बट वी आर नॉट इन अ गुड सिचुएशन, राइट? सो एक बार क्विकली विल जस्ट लुक एट द समरी, राइट? इंडिया बैटेड फर्स्ट, 396 बनाया इंडिया ने. इंग्लैंड वाज ऑल आउट फॉर 253. इंडिया केम बैक, इंडिया वाज ऑल आउट फॉर 255. इंग्लैंड इज 67 फॉर 1. this is a quick summary of what the situation is. Typically जब ये summary कोई बात करता है ना, typically especially India, the way India has dominated, anyone would think कि यार India is well ahead, they're going to win the match. But the batting strength or the mindset, more than strength, the mindset England has, ये थोड़ा पंगा हो गया है, especially when you're 1-0 down. तो खैर सेशंस पे जाते हैं क्विकली. पीपी 3 सेशंस पे जाना है, क्या करना है?
सेशन पे जाते हैं बट सारा दिन बर्बाद हो गया है. I think day belongs to England, but session देखो फर्स्ट सेशन में क्या हुआ. I think first session we lost about 4 wickets for 100 odd runs, right? And that I definitely belongs to England. But we go to session 2 where we scored again about 100-ish runs. For loss of only 2 wickets.
Yep.
I would say it is a shared session between England and India. And then session 3, which is definitely we lost 4 wickets. Tail किसी ने contribute नहीं किया. Kuldeep 0, Bumrah 0, Mukesh 0. Right? So I think it is definitely England session. So Session 1 England, Session 3 England, Session 2 shared. The day belongs to England, clearly.
What about the match? कहाँ पे है? I know day 1 55-45 England, day 2 हमने बोला 70-30 India, day 3 पे आ गए. क्या है वे?
A proper seesaw match. I think right now it is more towards England, 60-40, because of the whole baseball nature of their cricket in 4th innings. Since McCullum has taken over and since Stokes has taken over, their 4th innings, I've seen not many teams who wins the toss and chooses bowling because they want to chase in the 4th innings, right? Correct. So they didn't win the toss in this and select bowling, but what I was trying to say is they prefer 4th innings batting, and they have scored 370 plus against India to win the match.
Yep.
We'll talk about that, but for that reason I would say 60-40 towards England.
60-40 England. ये इसमें एक ट्रेंड भी है. 3 दिन हो गया है. What we've looked at is third session जो जीतता है, the day belongs to that team. Correct. Right? So first day पे it was England, second day पे was India, third day पे it is again England, right? So but यार PP, why are we saying कि लग गई है, हालत खराब है? Wickets, right? अपना second inning was not great. I'm sure team भी internally जब बात करेंगे वो लोग, when they sit down and reflect, whether they win or lose, I'm sure they will sit down and look at it, right? क्योंकि you look at the wickets, cluster you again, जैसे हमने पहले बात की, I would again categorize this in 3 categories. एक तो था bad shots, right? Your likes of Iyer, even Gill for that matter, KS Bharat, Kuldeep, they were like bad shots. Again, not focus on how much they scored, but just bad shots, right?
I agree.
And एक और चीज notice करेगा ना, people see when we say bad shots, actually look at Iyer and Gill, right? While they were bad shots, Stokes also contributed to it a little bit with his captaincy.
Definitely with captaincy. I was watching the match live at that point. KP was calling it, right? Kevin Peterson was calling it, and he was saying, why are we giving so easy singles? And we have to get the field up. And if I am captaining, I would think about the similar way. I mean, I would try to get the field up, make them play. Basic mantra is make people play those shots which they are not comfortable playing, right?
Correct.
So, and he did that, and it took just 5 minutes for Shreyas Iyer to go over the top, and I do not know why he attempted it, because he was getting boundaries down the leg easily. Usne ek flick bhi mara, and then it was fantastic catch by Stokes, no doubt, running behind and doing what he does best. That is, take a blinder of the
blinders.
But it was definitely Stokes' captaincy which triggered the shot and then got the wicket. For Gill's wicket, I did not know what the field set was, but I have not seen Gill play reverse sweep, and he has played most of the shots in front of the wicket, and he was super comfortable. I do not know if he was trying to make a point or he was trying to play the field, but when you score 100 on Indian pitches, make it big. 150, 180, 200, like Yashasvi did.
Yep. But वो situation भी देखो ना यार, right? Look at your team situation, and if you make those 50-70 runs extra, you yourself make the 50-70 runs extra runs. After that point, the team will make much more than that, right? I mean, I don't know if this is right to say. It's almost like, to your point, like he was trying to prove a point. वो थोड़ा ego पे आ गया कि क्या, it's not his shot. Don't go there, right? Look at the situation.
I don't know. McCallum has been Gill's coach at KKR, and McCallum has been trying to help him for a couple of years, but I do not know if there's a point to be made there. But regardless, I think the bigger point here is if you had a stronger bottom order, then you can experiment with these shots. When you have people like KS Bharat, who is not proved and he's messing up every day, and I don't even know क्या shot था उसका. It was not mid-on, not mid-wicket की short ball था. और रेहान अहमद consistent ही नहीं है जो bowling कर रहा है, right? तो short pitch ball पे ऐसे catch home ground पे, I think
disappointing.
Next match में change करेंगे. I think they
change करेंगे next match में.
I think so, because he's not shown any signs. Keeping भी इतना strong नहीं दिखा रहा है वो. There is, I think right now after 2 games or 1.5 games, Ben Foakes has been a better keeper than Bharat, right? So who knows?
ठीक है. So again, category 1 था bad shots. Category 2 loose shots, like Patidar and Yashasvi. We got to cut some slack to Yashasvi. He scored well, right? But again, loose shots there. And then, obviously Anderson tha, brilliant bowling, Rohit ka wicket.
Mast
right? Superb, right? So I mean, again, see, while we say bad shots, loose shots, but you still got to give credit to the England bowlers. Inexperienced lineup होने के बावजूद यार, like, and they lost Root didn't bowl much वो injury के बाद, right? So even then, for guys who've played 1 or 2 test matches to build that pressure, even if Stokes is giving them directions to execute, वो बहुत बड़ा चीज था. I mean, the bowlers did really well. Anderson was obviously there, right? Experience था, but bowlers को credit जाता है for execution, and then Stokes को credit जाता है to basically give them direction and give them confidence, right? So
it's fantastic how he's doing what he's doing. I've seen him even when people are bowling bowling long hops, which is short ball. He's not giving them a stare, and he's just encouraging them. He's just being there for them, and then somehow I think that freedom is doing some magic for especially the young bowlers of England, and they are paying back in terms of getting wickets and doing some eventual performance for their captain. So some magic is working there.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I mean, there's Gill. Gill played brilliantly, right? Although the shot, it was a loose shot, but overall it was a brilliant inning, right? He was under pressure, जैसे हमने कल भी बात की, he was under pressure genuinely, but बहुत बढ़िया खेला. Some of the shots, like especially down the ground, like again, वही point वही होता ना, it's your strength. Stick to it. Like वो, I think about Tendulkar का 240 in Sydney.
Yeah, didn't play
right?
any offside shots.
Offside में कुछ नहीं खेला. Like the patience, the concentration, the focus, वो बंदे का, right? उसका 10% भी लेके आओ. I mean, again, Gill played well. I'm not, but you got to look at the team. You've scored 100. ठीक है, team का भी देखो अभी.
Correct.
Luck was with him to some extent.
Yeah,
वो जो especially 2 or 3
और एक जो नॉट आउट दिया उन्होंने रिव्यू किया, वो क्लिपिंग द स्टंप्स था. He was definitely, luck was on his side and he made a good score out of it. But this is one of the rare instances where after scoring 100 also you feel like he could have done more because of where he has ended up, right? And because of the shot he has played to get out. So
correct.
At least come back to runs. That's a good thing at least.
It is, but this is what it is, right? And people talk. सब लोग बात करते हैं कि individual performances ज़्यादा team का देखो. Yes, he scored well, but if the team is not it's not gonna help the team.
Exactly.
Yeah, great. It looks good in the number books, but eventually it doesn't feel good, right? So hopefully he learns from this and then gets better. But just looking ahead, PP, day 4. I think the match is gonna finish. Obviously, the match is gonna finish on day 4.
One way or the other.
One way or the other, exactly. What is your prediction? डर लग रहा है?
ये डर लग रहा है. ये जाएगा last hour तक, ये day 4 में. I'm saying that because first of all, let's set some context. Scoring 399 in 4th innings is a massive total. Most days it will be in the favor of the bowling team because it's not easy to score 400 runs in last innings.
4th day wicket.
4th day wicket or 4th innings, 5th day
in general,
right? But these the McCallum Stokes team just a year or two back, although it was not in India, it was in Birmingham, Edgbaston. They scored 378 at the loss of 3 wickets, and Johnny Bairstow scored 2 centuries in that match, and he's yet to bat, right? And the aggressive Stokes. So I think it'll go down to the last hour. On day 4, definitely England is a little ahead in their thinking and in their reputation of scoring aggressively. And Zach Crawley is their big guy. He's still on the crease. But the only saving grace is some balls were keeping low. Joe Root got injured because a ball kept low and it went to him and he touched his fingers and whatnot, right? So it's up and down. So hopefully Bumrah and Ashwin, these are the 2 big guys for us. While others can support and we can get their 10 wickets or 9 wickets, I would say. But I think 60-40 towards England just because the way they're batting right now.
60-40 England. Okay. Anderson का एक post-match interview था. He basically said, look, there are 180 overs left, but we are going to look to finish this in 60-70 overs tomorrow. ये confidence है ना भाई?
Anderson number 11 batsman और वो पेल रहा
है. Exactly. But that's the confidence कि हम think about it. Do the match 60-70 overs. Basically, in his head, they are going to go at 4.5-5 runs per over and finish it.
What will be good to see tomorrow is how Rohit captains and his field settings. Right? He knows that they're going to hit for try to score it in 70 overs. Is he going to keep a defensive field where he is not going to give them boundaries? Or is he going to attack and then say, okay, hey, hit me over the top and I'll get you out? Which side of Rohit's captaincy will come out? It'll be interesting to see.
Yes, absolutely. Looking forward. थोड़ा time है अभी. अपने यहाँ पे तो कितना बजा है? मेरे यहाँ पे 3, तेरे यहाँ पे 4 बजा है.
अभी 7
घंटे है. I mean, कल Monday working है, but I'm going to at least try and watch the first session.
Me too.
Right. I'm sure you too, but we will come back again tomorrow, PP, and we will basically review the whole match tomorrow. But Humdinger series, it is a seesaw match. and tomorrow is going to be but this is test cricket, right?
This is what we expected
This is
out of
the
India versus
beauty.
England start of the series. This is what we were expecting, and I'm so glad that Test cricket is getting this amount of interest from people, and it's going down to the wire on most Test matches. So can't wait for day 4.
Day 4, yes, all right. इसी नोट पे जो हमारे दोस्त हैं जो हमको देख रहे हैं, प्लीज वीडियो को शेयर कीजिए, लाइक कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए हमारे चैनल को. Until then, we will come back tomorrow. जय श्री राम पीपी.
जय श्री राम.
पेपल. जय श्री राम.
श्री राम को ही बचाना है हमको अभी.
चलो.